We can literally just do a general update video.
Yeah.
This is our new intro, guys.
Okay.
Okay, great. This is the 4th of July. Do you hear fireworks out there?
Red, white, blue.
Do you hear fireworks?
Yeah, there's fireworks happening. Should we be watching this?
They'll be going into the night.
I don't think they're close enough.
No, they'll be going into the night. It's not dark out yet. It's the first week of July, and we haven't done a video about this yet, which I think we've majorly slacking.
Yeah, we've been planning all of this stuff for a very long time, but we're just gonna do a general update here and talk about kind of all of it in one little thing.
If you've seen our Chicago vlogs, you saw that we talked a lot about Columbia, which is the college that we have been wanting to attend.
Columbia College, Chicago.
I was thinking about going to school in North Carolina. I was going to go to UNCSA. And then I was thinking about how lonely I would be there all by myself. I didn't know anybody there. I hadn't actually been to North Carolina. I was like, I just thought it would be a very bad idea. And I was missing Laura, so I was thinking, why don't I just go to school where Laura goes to school? Not specifically the school, but in Chicago. I
was looking at a school in DC, which is like the mecca for American Sign Language, which is what I'm going to school for. And so it would have been the perfect school for me, except I have nobody in DC. And again, I was thinking about family being nearby, just friends being nearby, and I couldn't figure out this stuff. And then I was looking at this other school that's right outside Chicago, and it had the same program I wanted. But again, I wasn't really close to family because it was on the wrong side of Chicago. But then that was when she was looking at these two schools and talking to me about Columbia. And I was like looking at Columbia's website to look for pros for her, and I saw my major. And I was like, oh my god, like we could literally go to the same school. They have this program that I didn't even know existed, and it's this amazing program, and it's been called like the best program in the Midwest, and I was really amazed at that. And so then both of our pro-con lists started, and I had one school in DC and one school in Chicago, and she had the same school in Chicago and a school in North Carolina.
Was this back in October, November? When was this?
Oh, I don't
remember.
Probably like September, October.
Sometime last year. I think it was October, around October time that we were trying to think about this. I was really trying to figure out where I wanted to go, and I was leaning a little bit more towards Chicago because I had already been to Chicago that February in 2014, and that's when I was kind of feeling like, I don't know if I can go to college, I don't know if I can afford all this, like a bunch of stuff was just making it seem like I wasn't going to be able to do it. But after my first visit, it was so cool, and I was like, I have to go back as soon as possible. And when we started talking about Columbia at the same time together, I was like, why don't we just go?
We both got each other like hyped up to the point where we were both so excited. There wasn't even really a choice happening. Like my pro-con list just kind of faded because it was really evident where I should be going.
When we just decided that we were going to go visit, we made plans to go in January of this year.
And we went. 7
months ago.
And those were our Chicago vlogs.
Almost exactly 7 months
ago. And that's where our Chicago vlogs came in. And while we were there, we visited Columbia. And there wasn't much of that in the vlog because we were in such shock the whole time.
We were all over the place.
We didn't remember to film.
Yes. But once we were there, after we did the tour, we spoke with an admissions counselor.
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing. The coolest chick in the world. She made sure we got home.
Literally, she made sure we got home. Like she looked up directions, and we had to take pictures of it and stuff because our phones were dead.
Our phones were dead, and we didn't know which buses to get on and off of. So we had to like
walked.
We could have just walked. We had to take pictures on our camera so we knew where we were going. But she sat down with us and like talked to us about. This was next day or 2 days later.
Like 2 days later.
2 days later, we had gone back there and we like sat down with her like at a official appointment 3 days later, whatever. It's within the same week, a couple days. And she looked over our records and was like telling us how simple it would be for us to go to
we could get a loan and be there the next fall. And we were like, seriously? Like 1 semester and we could be there? And she was like, yeah. Like, it's clear that you guys have decided, like, this is where you want to go, so, like, you don't need all these extra stuff, you can just come.
She made it a lot easier for us to make the decision, and so that while we were there, we decided we're just going to go ahead and apply. One of the days that
we applied that night.
Yeah, we applied that night, and one of the days that we posted, we didn't film a whole lot because we were in our hotel room doing stuff for our portfolios.
So that we could get scholarships.
Which Jocelyn got a scholarship for.
$8,000 scholarship.
From there, it just kind of kept going because
everything just kept falling into place.
We had applied, we started figuring out loans, we started figuring out how we were going to buy stuff to move there, we started
And I'm just saying, the most terrifying best friend moment of my life was when I got my acceptance letter and I had to wait a week for her to get hers.
Over time, we each got our acceptance letters, we got our scholarships, we had a lot more people supporting us in going, and things were just making a lot of sense, and eventually, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're done now. All we have to do is kind of buy stuff to move.
Yeah.
I already have my plane ticket to move in September.
I already have my move-in date, and hers hasn't been posted yet, but mine has. So I'm moving in on September 2nd.
We found 2 amazing roommates who we have not met in person yet. We have a lot in common with them. They're super nice. They're a lot like us, so I think we're okay with that.
Now that everything has fallen into place, we've been talking a lot about life in Chicago, and it involves a lot more active lifestyle than living in Orlando area does.
We've been kind of been put in a place where like
we really want everything in our life to be better, like every part of our life to be better, and that includes our health.
We're 19 and almost 20 years old, and we need to exercise. I feel like there's a lot more that I can do on my own.
Yeah.
And a lot more that I can take responsibility for, and I feel like just the fact that like there's been so many things that have told me you're not going to be able to go to this school, you're not going to be able to do this, you're not going to be able to follow your dreams.
Doing it all.
And we're going to get to do it. And because of that, I feel like I still have the ability to take control of other parts of my life, which include health. So we made the bold decision to take part in the color run in Chicago.
5K.
I feel fortunate enough to have friends that are supporting me. Why are you laughing? My friends have just been really supportive about me doing this because they know that I am so out of shape. When we announced that we're doing a 5K, you think that there would be... I'm so sorry. We stopped filming because fireworks were happening, so we wanted to get some footage of fireworks.
They're still happening quite a bit.
They're still happening, but...
So excuse the...
Yeah.
In the
they're
background.
really far away, so we weren't able to get a lot of video. We're doing the color run on September 5th. I was seeing stuff about the color run, and I thought I just thought it was really cool, really exciting, and I've never really ran properly in my life. And I was talking to Jocelyn about it, and she had told me she has always wanted to do a color run, and nobody would ever do it.
Literally, the last 6 years, I want to say, they came to Orlando every year. And I've been begging my family to buy me a ticket for a Christmas present, a birthday present, anything. My only request was that I didn't do it alone, and no one would do it with me. And so I just never got my tickets, and I never got to do it.
We were just kind of like, okay, well, at some point in our lives, we'll probably do it. And then when I went and looked up dates for the color run, there was, lo and behold, a date in Chicago when we will be in Chicago. So I was like, you know what, there's always reasons to say no to something.
Let's say yes.
Let's say yes. Jocelyn is leaving for Chicago in 56 days.
56.
As of the recording, and I'm leaving in 58. Once we get there, we have 5 more days until the color run. I can edit this in an order that
actually makes a lot more sense than our brains do.
Chronologically speaking, I will put this in a way that makes sense, even though as we are filming it, we are saying things out of order.
Yep. I got her excited about the color run, I guess. She told me about it, and then I got her excited, and we decided, we were like, we're going to do this. And we decided the day, we decided that we were going to do it in the running, because the color run, there's a section where
there's 2 waves.
If you're going to run, the wave of runners goes, and then when that race is over, then they call it walk, jump, dance or something? Walk, jog, dance?
Walk.
I don't know. It's walking, you can dance, you can
It's a party wave.
Yeah.
Party
it's doing it for fun, not for exercise, I guess. And so we decided we were going to sign up for the run wave. And we called Laura, and we were like, hey, do you want to do the color run with us? And she was like, what is that? And we were like, it's a 5K where they kind of blast you with colors and stuff. She was like, that sounds like fun. And we were like, okay. She's like, when is it? And we said September 5th. And she was like, guys, I can't do that with you. And we were like, why? And she was like, because I'll be in Chicago. And we were like, so will we. And she's like, so the race is in Chicago?
She got really excited about it, so she said she would do it with us.
And then she asked her roommate, and her roommate's gonna do it with us, and we asked our roommates, and that's how Brooke jumped on board, and Megan jumped on as a cheerleader.
So basically, we have about 60 days to prepare for this color run. It's a 5K, and we are not prepared for this. Primarily, we need to work on endurance.
We did do our first round of exercises. We're using the Couch to 5K.
The C2 5K app.
C2 5K, Couch Potato to 5K app. And we did our first round with Laura at the gym. We've each done a couple rounds of it.
On the treadmill.
Yeah, and we did a lot better than we expected.
I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I did 7 of 8 runs.
And like, it's not like we have to run the whole thing. It's just, we're gonna try and run as much as we can.
We're also going to try and come up with a goal time.
I still don't know how I feel about that,
For
but
this
we're
race.
going to try.
I know what I want my goal time to be. I just need to do the math. I'm gonna give myself a goal time of 50 minutes.
50 minutes?
Because in middle school, they have you run the mile in 16 minutes. So I think if I can run I think it's 3.6 miles. I don't know the math. I'm not a conversion master. We wanted to be able to show a series of videos of us actually prepping for this, like working on our cardio, working on our stamina, building up muscle.
50 minutes. 49.69 minutes. So.
If I can do that in 50 minutes, I'm gonna eat some ice cream. I think before we decided that we wanted to do this, we were trying to commit to being healthier.
Yeah, and I have this thing, there's this like YouTube channel, I have to find it. They post like these 5-minute workouts, and I do them pretty often. I like doing them. I feel good when I finish one in less than 5 minutes or something. That's not possible. I don't know. I feel good when I do them. And so anytime she was like, I need to start working out, I was like, do one with me. And finally she agreed, and we did one in her bedroom, and the next day she said she hated me.
I know what happened. We were riding to school one day, and I was sitting in the backseat of the car listening to music, and I was looking out the window, and I don't know, a song came on, and it made me feel really empowered, and I was like, Jocelyn, I want to go running on the beach.
And I was like, I'm sore because I worked out yesterday, and she's like, I want to go running on the beach, and I was like,
And that's the day that I ran 500 yards.
Feet. 500 feet.
Oh, nice. Trying to make myself look better for YouTube. You know, all the subscribers that we have. We don't even have a quarter of 100 subscribers. You know how sad that is? My other channel has over 800 people.
Shut.
I feel like actually working towards going to college has done so much for us though, because like that one day when I got all those clothes and I was like putting them on and coming out, and I was like, I feel sexy.
She's wearing shorts right now.
Don't look.
I haven't seen her wear shorts since, like, in public since a play where she was forced to wear them as part of her costume, and she complained every second she could. I'm proud of you.
Overall, we're maturing. You know, we're making decisions to feel better about ourselves, feel like we have the capability to make smart decisions, to do what's best for us. Part of the problem with me also trying to work out more is that I eat the food that I do with very little choice, and once I do that, I don't feel like working out. I agree. Feel bad.
When I eat healthy food, I go to the gym more often because I feel good about myself. But when I eat gross, I'm like, I can't go to the gym. I just ate all of that.
Absolutely. We have rainbow sheets. Marriage equality. Oh, so beautiful. I feel like when we left high school, everyone was telling us, you have the power to do whatever you want. All this stuff. They're trying to shape you to become a person that's ready for the world. And I feel like while I was a little more intelligent than most people that graduated with me, I was not prepared for the world. And I feel like going to Chicago has...
Literally that week in Chicago made me feel more prepared to be an adult than all of high school.
It's matured us in ways that we cannot explain.
I've never had more of a sense of individuality than I did when I was across the country from all the people who tell me who I'm supposed to be every day. And I've never had more of a sense of independence than I did when I was managing my own money and I had control over what I was eating and what I was doing every second of every day.
At this moment in time, we are making the decision to do better for us.
Yes.
And hopefully do better for other people. In August, we're doing Vita, which is a vlog every day in the month of August. And it'll be a lot easier for us to do a video every single day if we're committing to this health and wellness part of our lives.
So every Sunday, we're going to do one shot.
We're going to do one take Sundays.
One take Sundays. And a part of that one take Sundays, every Sunday, is going to be an update on our moving towards a healthier me.
We're going to explain, these are the goals we're setting for ourselves for the week. And throughout the week, we're going to film us working towards that for different videos. But then our one take Sundays will be us talking about, you know, my goal was to run for 30 minutes, no stopping. I made it 20 minutes, you know, like just an update to show you guys that we are doing what we can.
And a way for, instead of just us holding ourselves accountable, for you to hold us accountable, because I feel like that'll hold us more accountable.
And I feel like if other people, like we don't have a lot of people watching our vlogs right now, but I feel like if other people see this, it'll inspire them a little more.
Yeah.
To do better for themselves. Because
even if we can inspire one person to set some goals for themselves and inspire themselves, that's all that matters.
Because I've been telling myself for years, especially in high school, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna exercise more, I'm gonna study harder, all this stuff, and it all amounts to nothing if you don't actually do it. And I feel like as soon as we put ourselves out there and say this is what we're gonna do, we are holding more than just ourselves accountable.
And now, especially, we're holding each other accountable. And a way that we're doing that, especially during our Vita, the vlog every day in August, is because Sierra now has the same camera I do.
This is her camera. That's my camera.
You can't see it, but it looks like this. So now that we both have our own cameras, we can film separate from each other. And so not all of our Vita videos will be
together.
Vita videos, that sounds funny. I don't know why. Not all of our Vita videos will be together, but we will have something of each of us in every day. It'll be compilations.
Hopefully. We make no promises. We'll do our best.
This is what we're going to try to do.
Yes.
Is we're going to do the health videos, especially on every Sunday. We're going to try and do it every day, like something about that, or partially, and we'll compile them with Sundays. But I want to do a little bit with ASL, maybe. Maybe we can do a couple creative things during August.
I would love to teach people how to write a TV script. I would love to teach you guys how to write a script.
Maybe we can do a video of me teaching her how to sign a song, and it can teach you guys too.
Because I don't sign.
Well.
Yeah. This is happy. I thought this was style. Yesterday I was trying to say this is I. Oh my freaking God.
You're me.
I was trying to say I like her, and I was signing I like similar.
This similar. So like if someone's
I similar her.
So if she had said I like her, I would have said same. Like me too. And so she was saying I like her, and I was like me too, and she was like what are you talking about? And it confused her.
At least I remembered that this is like now. We'll have some fun stuff, we'll have some just updates, we'll have a bunch of different stuff.
Alright, and now we're gonna go enjoy the rest of our 4th of July.
So excited. Were you trying to like fist bump me or something? Excited.
Yay. Okay, bye guys.
Bye. My birthday's coming up.
Yeah, she has a birthday coming up. Bye. We'll film that. You'll see it later. Bye.
My butt's wet. My butt's wet or my butt's